Armin never believed in ghosts, blood-soaked spirits, or midnight apparitions. He thought all horror stories were exaggerated tales told by bored people seeking excitement. He lived a simple life, worked late shifts at a private warehouse, and walked home alone around 2 a.m. every night. The world, he believed, was made of real problems, not supernatural ones. But beliefs don't matter when reality decides to change. And Armin's reality changed on the night he saw the bloody ghost in the old corridor of K Block. 1. The shortcut. K Block was a partially abandoned part of his neighborhood, half-built houses, rusted gates, roads cracked like broken skin. People avoided the route after dark, saying strange things had happened there years ago. But Armin didn't believe rumors. He took that shortcut every night. It saved him 15 minutes. On that particular night, the air smelled different, wet soil mixed with something metallic. The moonlight had a reddish tint, and the wind felt colder than usual. Armin zipped his jacket and whispered to himself, "Just reach home fast." The corridor-like passage between two uncompleted buildings was ahead. Long, narrow, and always dark. Only a single weak street lamp flickered at one end. He stepped inside. As soon as he did, the wind stopped. Every sound disappeared. No dogs barking, no distant traffic, nothing. Just silence. Too much silence. 2. The first sign. Armin walked faster, trying not to think about anything unusual. Then he heard it. A drop. Tap. Then another. Tap. Tap. Water. No. Too thick. Too slow. He hesitated, then cautiously looked up. A red drop slid down the wall. Thick. Dark. Blood. But there was no injured person around. No animal. Nothing at all. Armin touched the wall. It was cold. The blood was warm. His stomach tightened. Before he could step back, another drop fell, this time on his shoe. He jumped away, wiping it with his sleeve, heart pounding. Where is this coming from? Then he looked ahead. Something stood at the far end of the corridor. Not moving, not breathing, standing unnaturally still. A shape, a person, maybe. Armin narrowed his eyes. The figure was drenched in dark red, head lowered, hair wet and tangled, dripping blood onto the floor. A woman, her dress torn, her arms hanging lifelessly, her feet bare and bruised. Blood covered everything. Armin froze. Every instinct inside him screamed to run, but his legs wouldn't move. He whispered, "Hello, are you hurt?" The woman raised her head slowly, too slowly. Her face was pale, her lips torn, her eyes, white, not rolled upward, not blind, just empty. She stared directly at him. Armin took one step back. She took one step forward. 3. The bloody trail. Armin's breath grew rapid. His chest tightened. He turned around and ran back the way he came. But after a few seconds he heard footsteps behind him. Not normal footsteps. Wet footsteps. Slap, slap, slap. The sound of blood-soaked feet hitting cement. He didn't dare look back. He ran out of the corridor and onto the main road. Streetlights now flickered wildly, glowing and dying like old candles. Each time they flickered, he saw a red reflection on the ground. Not his, hers. She was following. The bloody trail behind him was fresh. He ran faster, lungs burning, throat dry. When he reached near the park, he turned left, hoping to lose her. But when he reached the next street, she stood there, blocking the path, head down again, dripping blood. She didn't chase. She simply appeared, as if the world shifted around her, as if distance didn't matter. Armin stumbled backward. No, no, stay away. The woman lifted her hand. Her fingers were broken, twisted, pointing in unnatural directions. Then she moved it side to side, as if telling him not to run. 4. The dead street. Armin's home was only 5 minutes away, but the path suddenly felt like miles. He forced himself to calm down. This can't be real. I'm imagining this. I'm tired. That's all. He blinked. She vanished again. He stood alone on the empty street. He exhaled shakily. Just get home, he whispered. Just get home alive. As he walked, he noticed something disturbing. Every house he passed looked dark. Lights off. Gates locked. Even houses where people always kept lights on were pitch black. The entire street looked dead. Like the world was holding its breath. Then he reached the turn to his lane. His heart stopped. She stood there again. Closer this time. Blood dripping in a thin line across the road. Her head tilted at a horrifying angle. Her mouth slightly open. No sound. Only silent terror. Armin squeezed his eyes shut. This isn't happening. When he opened them, she was gone. He sprinted toward home. 5. The scream inside. He banged on his gate until his father opened it. Why are you shouting? His father asked angrily. Armin pushed past him, locking the gate behind him. Someone was following me. His father frowned. Who? A woman, covered in blood. She followed me from K Block. His father looked at him with disbelief. You probably saw a homeless person or someone injured. Sit down, relax. Armin swallowed. No, Dad, she wasn't normal. His father sighed and went outside to check. After a minute, he returned calmly. There's nothing there. Armin's mother asked, Beta, are you stressed? Maybe he was. Maybe his mind was playing tricks. He went to his room, washed his face, and sat on the bed. His heartbeat slowly returned to normal. Until he heard it. Slap, slap, wet footsteps. Inside the house. His blood turned cold. Dad, he called out. No response. Mom, silence. The footsteps came closer, from the hallway. Slow, sticky, bloody. Armin stood up, trembling. The footsteps stopped right outside his door. He held his breath. A shadow moved under the gap. Thin, barefoot, standing still. Armin stepped back, whispering, Please, please go away. Nothing happened. Then, scratch. Long nails dragged across his door. Once, twice, 3 times. He covered his ears. Suddenly, the scratching stopped. The footsteps moved away. Armin mustered the courage to open his door. The hallway was empty. No one there, except a long streak of red on the floor leading toward the living room. 6. The living room. He picked up a metal rod from near the stove and slowly moved forward. The living room door was half open. The TV flickered even though no one had turned it on. He stepped closer. The air smelled metallic. He pushed the living room door fully open. She was standing inside. The bloody woman, facing the wall. Her hair hung like a curtain of darkness. Blood pooled beneath her feet. Armin dropped the rod, backing away. She slowly turned her head, only the head, toward him. A crack echoed like breaking bones. Her eyes were empty, soulless. Her lips parted to whisper something. But no sound came out, only blood dripping down. Armin screamed. She raised her hand, not to hurt him, but to point at something behind him. He turned. His parents stood there, expressionless, eyes blank, frozen like statues. His mother whispered, Beta, run. Then collapsed. Blood poured from her nose. His father collapsed too. Armin stumbled back, trembling violently, falling onto the floor. The bloody woman stepped closer. 1 step, 2 steps, 3. The floor left red footprints behind her. She leaned down toward him. Her face inches away. He felt her cold breath. She whispered, I never left, and disappeared, just vanished, like she had never existed. 7. Aftermath. His parents were alive, just unconscious from shock. The doctors said they were stable. You likely experienced a break-in, the police told Armin. Maybe an intruder. You imagined the rest from fear. But when Armin returned home, he saw the footprints. Bloody. Leading to the corridor. Leading outside. Leading into K block again. No one believed him. But the truth kept him awake every night. Because every now and then, just before dawn, he heard it again. Slap. 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 Wet footsteps walking across the corridor outside his home. Sometimes stopping at his gate. Sometimes stopping at his window. Sometimes whispering from the dark. I never left. If you're new to the channel and enjoy horror stories, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and share it with your friends for more terrifying tales.